This is Holy Virus, the Blind Warrior Gamer, coming to you today with a review of a new game. This game will be reminiscent to you of games such as Double Dragon, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles the arcade game Turtles in Time, or Streets of Rage. Today I bring to you a game that is called Rusty Hearts. It is a game created by Perfect World Entertainment and is a free-to-play MMORPG where you can play as one of four characters. The first is Franz. Franz is a sword-wielding, mid-ranged character. He does melee and magical abilities to dispatch his enemies and is the most balanced of the characters in the game. The other side effect to this character is that he is a vampire. Then you have Angela. Angela is a young witch apprentice. She is trained in the art of arcane and fire magics and has the ability to use light melee attacks that are slow and devastating magic abilities to dispatch her enemies. There is now Tud. Tud is a melee class character. His attacks are very, very powerful and very, very fast. However, this character does not have any ranged ability, and his magic is minuscule at best. It is best recommended to attack your opponents quickly, pin them into the corner, and just pound away at them so that they have little chance to do much against you. The other ability of this character that you'll find out later on in the game is that he can turn into a werewolf, making his attacks more devastating, more powerful, and faster. And the last character that you can play in is Natasha. Natasha is a very quick attacking character with light damaging abilities. She has one melee attack where she will pistol whip her opponents, but most of her ability involves using guns and muskets to fire away at her enemies. Her magical abilities do insist upon the use of her guns to make the gun attacks more powerful. This game has a lot of quests that you can go ahead and acquire in the town with various NPCs that will have RPG story elements, as well as a good amount of quest chains that will allow you to obtain reputation, money, and new items as you play throughout the game. The other thing about this game is that it is an instanced-based RPG, meaning that you'll enter into a portal and you will be within your own little world. The only person that is in that world is yourself or your party members. This means that while you are playing the game, nobody can come into the game and take your kills, take your loot, or anything of that nature. Everything is free game to yourself, and you can play the game at your own pace. You will, however, want to try to rush through some things at times because there are time abilities and achievements that you can obtain, and the faster and more accurate that you go through a level, the better your stat at the end. At the end of each level, you will receive a grade based on time, hits combo, amount of damage done, style, and the amount of damage taken. The better you do, the better your grade. The better your grade, the better the skill, reputation, and experience points that you'll obtain for completing the task. Along with that, to get into higher difficulties of the game for each level, you will have to beat the level with certain grades and in certain time frames. By doing so, it will unlock harder difficulties. As the difficulty becomes more difficult, you may though want to and be required to enter into that dungeon with a party. Otherwise, it may be virtually impossible for you to complete your task. graphics of this game are relatively anime-like, and is reminiscent of a Japanese anime style of artwork. The graphics are very dark, yet colorful. Everything is cel-shaded, so it has kind of that grainy look and reminiscency of games from PlayStation 2, Nintendo GameCube, or even some of the better Nintendo Wii games. As stated earlier, this game is free to play. This means that you can download and play the game without having any cost to you. However, to obtain certain perks, items, costumes, and things for vanity in the game, it will require you to enter into the cash shop shops. Cash shop shops will allow you to exchange real-world currency for in-game or perfect world currency that will allow you to purchase other items. If you don't wish to spend real money, there are shops that will allow you to spend in-game gold as well, so that you're not required to spend real-world currency in the game. Those are optional to you, and you can use them as you see fit. One of the other things that you're going to like about this game is its musical score. The music is very much similar to games such as the E-Series, where you will find music that range from classical to a jazz sound to heavy metal or even an industrial metal sound. The music exemplifies the environment of the game and will help immerse you into the game's environment and story. Speaking in terms of the story, the game does have an in-depth story. Your 4 characters you can choose as are mercenaries, and are hired to complete different tasks by the people within the town. As you progress through the game, you will get introduced to cutscenes which will help present the story, as the game has a single-player-esque type of a story in an MMO atmosphere. If the game looks interesting to you and is something that you would like to play, there are 2 ways that you can acquire Rusty Hearts. Rusty Hearts is available on Steam. It can be downloaded free of charge from the Steam client. Once you've downloaded the game, you enter into it and click the register button to set up your Perfect World account within the Steam client. You can also, from within the Steam client, by hitting Shift and Tab, be able to chat with your friends that are on Steam. The other method is to go to www.perfectworld.com/rustyhearts. One other side note, the game does allow you to play with mouse, keyboard, or gamepad, so you can use a PC or Xbox 360 controller to control the fighting. If you're looking for an MMORPG that is reminiscent of other games and is different in many other ways from other MMOs that are out there, this is a game that you're definitely going to want to check out. This game is very, very much worth the time and the look. I'm pretty sure most people out there will enjoy it, and it will run on most any computer, even some of the oldest machines, because of its old cel-shaded style of graphics. This is Holy Virus of Blind Warrior Gaming. I hope you've enjoyed the review. If you did, please click the like button and subscribe to the page, and please check out our other videos. Peace out and keep rocking.